Hey guys, it's Rojo Inc. and today I wanted to make a video explaining what my goal in life is. And what I mean by that is what I'm doing with my studies, what I plan to do in the future, and what I want to end up with. So, as many of you know, I am big on music, which is what my channel, you could say, originated from. I was making little trumpet covers, and it's evolved to the point where it is now. I started off with my iPod Touch back in like 2013 or 2014. And then from there, I transitioned over to using a webcam and like a really cheap headset mic. Over time, I decided to save up some money and purchase into getting a new microphone, which was the Blue Yeti. And after that, I have the current microphone, which is the Audio-Technica AT2020, which is a much higher quality microphone that I've had in the past. And it gives me some really great sound. I do hope to like upgrade in the future, potentially get a better version of the Audio-Technica microphones, or maybe get one of the Rode microphones, and just upgrading my hardware in general. But that's aside from the point. So basically, I really enjoy music. And so when I came to college, which by the way, if you don't know, I attend UCI, the University of California, Irvine. And when I came to college, I came in as an undeclared student, meaning that I was not affiliated to any one of the schools and I was not part of a major at the time. When I entered, I really wanted to do computer science, but I got accepted as undeclared. Then the summer before I came into UCI, well, I've always loved music. I was in band from 4th grade up until high school. But I never saw it as like something I'd want to do in the future as a profession. I always just saw it as a hobby that I really enjoyed and I wanted to continue throughout like my life if possible, through college and all of that. But the summer before I came to UCI is when I really started getting into music a lot. I started diving into classical music, seeing what that world was like, seeing what it had to offer, what kind of things I could perform as a trumpet musician, because classical music was really big on trumpet in some aspects. Like if you get like Johann Strauss, Tchaikovsky, Brahms. If you get people like Mozart, then they don't really care about you. But I really enjoyed music, and it became much more of a passion rather than just a hobby. So when I came into UCI, I had the idea that I wanted to do computer science and music as a double major. However, after taking some computer science courses, I realized it wasn't something that I really enjoyed. I definitely wanted to do music, so I did do the audition towards the end of my first year of UCI, and I ended up getting into the major, which was pretty cool because the department at UCI for music is fairly small. When I joined, the only trumpet majors were just me and one of my friends. It was just us out of the entire school. And the school is pretty big. I'd say there's around 30,000 students in total. And there's just 2 trumpet music majors. Now we have like 5. We have like 4 classical trumpet majors and then 1 jazz. So that's pretty cool. We have quite a large range. Well, it's expanded definitely. But so yeah, me and my friend were basically the only music majors. And after I decided that I did not want to do computer science, I had to take a physics course in order to do like computer game science, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to develop video games, and in order to do that, you had to have some basic understanding of physics in order to, well, make video games and have them be realistic. You got to understand how physics works. So I took that physics course and I really enjoyed it. And I took another one just to see what it was like, and I also very enjoyed it. So I decided that I would want to do applied physics, because I'm not really big on theoretical things. I don't really like that. Otherwise, well, like if it's music theory, then I really do enjoy that and I do understand that. But if it's like a theoretical physical type of concept, I'm not really big on that. So I wanted to do applied physics. I applied for the major after taking a couple courses, and I didn't get in. I realized I had to take a few more courses, but I decided to take a couple more. And along the line, some of the physics courses that I took were starting to get really theoretical. And I looked and did some research on the classes I would have to do. And even though I wanted to do applied physics, a lot of the classes were theoretical, and I knew I was going to struggle with that. And I didn't want to do something that would just like stress me out too much and I wouldn't enjoy, which was the case with computer science. I was dedicating so much time to those classes that I took that it was just like soul sucking. I didn't enjoy it. I did not have a passion for it. It was just something that I saw it as work rather than something I was enjoying and looking forward to doing. So I took some time to just think about what I wanted to do. I reflected, okay, what do I like to do? I really enjoy math. I've loved AP calculus. I've loved the like multivariable calculus classes that I've taken. And I really like applicational things, physical things of how they work in the world, like calculation based. And I love space. I remember when I was young, I would look forward to going to like the LA Griffith Observatory. We went there once and it was just mind blowing. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. And I was like, okay, I like all of these things. What majors could offer me to either combine all of these or use some of these? And I found aerospace engineering, which was just phenomenal. It's literally based around space or making like jet engines or just things that fly, basically. Mathematics and engineering calculations. And I was like, this is perfect. I'd love to do this. So I had to take a few more math classes in order to apply for the major. And I would have to take some engineering courses. But in order to plan this out, I decided to meet with an academic advisor and see what they would recommend for me to do in order to get into the major and be able to graduate in a reasonable amount of time. Now, the reason why I said a reasonable amount of time is because, keep in mind, I was in the music major and I would also be an engineering major. And if you think about it, you don't really need to think about it. These majors don't share anything in common. Music is its entire different world than from what engineering is. So I would, rather than being somebody who would do like an engineering and a mathematics major, which a decent number of classes overlap, these two classes or these two majors don't have anything in common. So it's twice the amount of work of what a single major would be, rather than like 1.5 times if I were doing a double major. So the reason why I said a reasonable amount of time was because of that, and that was the issue. I talked to an advisor, and sadly, they told me if I wanted to pursue the double major in music and engineering, aerospace engineering, I would have to graduate in a total of 6 years. Now, I already set myself on graduating in 5 years, and I know a lot of you here. College, you go to for 4 years and you graduate most of the time, and that is true for many people. There's actually a very large number of people that say a 5th year, maybe even a 6th year, but I decided I only wanted to do 5 years at most. The reason why was because I would need 4 years alone in order to get the music performance degree, which is what I wanted to do, rather than just the general music degree. The music performance degree prepares you more by offering you more private instruction lessons, giving you the opportunity to play at higher level ensembles and stuff. And you just get more practice with theory and all kinds of like musical culture, performance, and everything. You're just very well rounded if you do the Bachelor of Music in Music Performance, which is what I wanted to do. But since I auditioned at the end of my 1st year and got in, I was not officially a music major until the beginning of my 2nd year. So meaning I would have to stay 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and a 5th year in the music major in order to get the music performance degree. So I set myself on doing 5 years, and I didn't want to stay a 6th year. So I decided aerospace engineering just wasn't going to be the right choice for me. So I sought out a bit more. I was like, okay, what are some majors that I could graduate in 5 years and just be able to do something? Like, I want to be a musician. I'm going to get that out right now. That's what I want to do as my life goal. I want to join an orchestra. I want to be a professional orchestral musician. And hopefully, if I'm lucky, I might be able to even record for Hollywood movie soundtracks. Now, I'm saying hopefully because that's just a very like long shot and it'll be difficult. You got to be lucky and they got to find you basically. I don't think there's any auditions because that's what my instructor's telling me. Luckily, he's one of the few, like 4 or 5 consistent trumpet players in Hollywood. But he told me it's like you really can't audition for this type of job. If they find you, they see you perform, and they like the way you perform, they might contact you. Otherwise, you really can't get into Hollywood that way. But what I want to do, like I said, is I want to be an orchestral musician. I want to record, or I'd like to record, but I'd want to play in an orchestra, perform classical music, film scores if there's ever any concerts like that. Basically, just make people happy with music. That's what I want to do. But I saw with aerospace engineering, it would have to take me 6 years in order to graduate. And like I said, I didn't want to do that. So I set myself on math. I saw that that was the only major I would be able to graduate within 5 years. And you never know, that might even change. And I might just do a minor. But I wanted to have, you could say, a backup. I'm really sure that like if I work hard enough and I put myself to it, I will be able to get a orchestral job. I know it's going to take a lot of auditions, a lot of work, a lot of practice in order to land the job. But if for some reason I don't manage to get a job in an orchestra, then I want to have some backup that I could rely on. So I decided on math. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm currently a mathematics and music double major. I got into the math major halfway through this past summer. I don't know if I've mentioned it in a previous video, but that's what I'm doing. I'm double majoring in math and music. At the end of this year, so currently it's midnight, so February 3rd, 2020, at the end of this school year, so like April or May, I need to submit an application in order to specialize in something. And I want to do applied mathematics, which is obviously what I've said. I love doing calculations and applied things. And applied mathematics because that could land me a job in engineering if I still wanted to do it. For example, if I still wanted to go into an aerospace engineering field, I could do flight calculations, like fluid and mass transfer calculations, stuff of that nature, which would still be something I'd really enjoy. So basically, that's what I want to do. I want to become a musician. That is my goal. That's my end goal. I want to be a classical orchestral musician. But if that does not work out, I want to have the backup of being a mathematician, doing calculations for some engineering company. But basically, I just want to do something that I'd enjoy. And I know I rambled a lot. This is basically like a 14 minute video, but that's basically what I wanted to talk about. And also because I have not uploaded in quite some time and I wanted to put out a video. It's been like a month or something, maybe even 2 since I uploaded a video. So I'm sorry about that. I've just been really busy. I actually have a midterm in about 9 hours, so I should go to sleep. I just need to wrap up a bit of homework, but I really wanted to put out a video just to let you guys know that I'm not going to be inactive. Well, I am going to be inactive, but I will post every now and then whenever I get the chance. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and if you'd like to see some more videos on anything, really, music, video games, even though I don't really play that much anymore, anything related to schoolwork, like mathematics, I do have a video coming out pretty soon, so make sure to look out for that. It's not a video I do often, but I've done a couple of these in the past. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video and if you would like to see some more, please make sure to leave a like down below. Please make sure to leave a comment as to anything. If you are in college, what are you majoring in? What do you want to be when you grow up? If you're younger, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you think you want to study? And also, I just want to put out, if you don't know what you want to study, that's fine. I was in the same situation. I was looking for something. Eventually, I found it. and that's always subject to change. But just know, if you keep working hard, you can make it. Just have an idea, look into what you enjoy, do something that you enjoy, which is, for me, math and music. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Like I said, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and as always, please make sure to become a color by subscribing. Hit that subscriber button, and also please make sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload, which will probably be rare, but I hope I am able to upload. So yeah, please make sure to do all those things, and until next time, I'm Rojo Inc., and I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.